So, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's a game, and I played it, and I hated it. Yep. Yeah, that's my review. Well, in all serious, if you really want my review of it, I guess I could let you know. But yeah, the short of it, I did not like this game at all. So why did I hate this game? Well, for starter, customization. Okay, so they gave you plenty of options in terms of ethnicity at the start, right? Yeah, that's a plus. That's a plus. And then the hair options were just horrendous. Like, there's a few good ones, and then there's a lot of bad ones. For starter, they mixed them all together, the boy and girl, and in between options, which I don't understand why they couldn't have them separated like before, because it worked in the past. They could just, like, if they wanted to have them all together, they can, but how come there's a lot less than there were in previous games? Like, in X and Y, there's a lot better options. Like, when you think about it, the pigtail options were a lot better looking in X and Y, and the long hair options, like, look at that long hair options. They look horrendous when you see them in this game. I just don't understand why they look so horrible. The ponies, everything was just really bad. Like, you could have these options, but they don't have any sliders to, like, make the length bigger or whatnot. I don't understand why. When they had them in other generations, you could just literally just carry them across. They're acting like they can't, but they honestly can. Like, yeah, okay, they have the change your eyes and put the freckles and whatnot, which, yeah, that's a big plus. But then they take away all the clothes designs, and then you can't change your eyes and the lip functions later on, so it's kind of pointless. And then the only thing you can change is the hair and hair color, and it's like, okay, so then what's the point? And then what ticks me off the most is that you're stuck with one base the whole game. Like, you can't slide your characters. Yeah, I understand, like, some people would go outrageous with, you know, maximizing how their character will look like, but you're gonna tell me that you have what I call Nemo. You have her look like she's 16, and then you have yourself look 10, and then you have Penny who looks older than you, and then you have Avery who looks like he's thinking 20, in the academy where everyone's apparently different ages, which ticks me off in itself, because I'm just like, okay, so then there is no qualification for this academy then, or like, what is this academy? Like, what's the restrictions for it? Because I don't really see the whole point of this academy then, if to each their own. There's nothing for this academy then. So then you have that going on for it, right? We all look the same, aside from the hair color. Yeah, the eyes a little different, so what? The skin color, yeah, okay. But I'm just saying, we all have the same build, so it doesn't really matter. So that just, that ticks me off. So yeah, the customization, I give it a 3 out of 10. Okay, so let's go through the rest of the game, I guess. Spoilers, I guess. So the new group, Team Star, it's not even a villain group, because there is no villain group. There's no villain. uh I don't even know what to call 'em. I didn't really pay attention to the story for Team Star. I guess they were like outcasts or something like that. I don't really understand what their group was. All I know was apparently 18 months ago. So like, well, I was 8.5 when it happened. I don't. There's no concept of time in this game, so I really don't understand what it means at all. So they formed a group, um, and someone's in charge of it. I wonder who it would be. It's such a shocker, to be honest. I mean, no, but they really do get you for a second. I knew who it was, and then like psych, and then something happens, and then it was like, oh no, you're actually right, but like I wanted to goof off with you. I was like, oh okay, so I was right. So like yeah, no, okay, but what really is horrendous about this game is the frame rate. It really hinders the experience because it's like, man, it really lags, like, because the world is very big, and it's like, oh, I really cannot get through this game because it's very slow. Like, you say Sun and Moon is slow, but like this game is slow because of how laggy it is. So Avery, Penny, and Nemo, I call her because it's Nemoa or something, are like the three you'll be speaking to. Okay, let's talk about Nemo, the girl who likes to fight. I know people say she's best girl. I don't care about her at all. Like, she likes to fight. Like, she's basically like Hal. She is Hal, but she's a girl. That's it. Go. Basically Hal and Go. She doesn't get the depression though. And that's about it. That's her character. So like, if you hated Hal and Go but you like Nemo, then double standards, I guess. Like, what makes her any different, honestly, is because she's a girl. That's about it. There's really nothing more to say. Then you got Avery, who is the professor's kid of either the Giga Chad or the MILF, and people are gonna feel for his story the most. I honestly didn't really care for the story, but people, emotional attachment is like the biggest thing that the story has going, to be honest. So I understand why people are attached to him. I just don't care though. Maybe if he had a better design, I guess. I don't know. He's like a 20-year-old, I guess, like discount Brock. So I just didn't care. And then finally you have Penny, and I hated Penny the most. She looked like discount BTS, except she irritated me because I'm just like, just no. I don't know, something just irked about. I think it was just design. Like, I was just like, why is she taller than me? She shouldn't be taller than me. I think that's honestly the reason why it took me off, because I'm like, she looks like she's younger than me, but she's not. She looks taller than me. And like, the whole twist with Penny, it's like, you see it coming a mile away, and it's just like, I don't know, Penny is Penny. I think I also just hate Penny because it reminds me of Ruby Penny, and we all know what happens with Ruby Penny if you see Ruby Penny. And that's about it. Honestly, I know I'm doing a horrible job with this review, but honestly, I'm just half baking it like this game was. So yeah. Team Star, is it as bad as Team Meow? I would say Team Meow had more gumption, because they were hindering, but honestly, Team Meow didn't get in the way of things, to be honest. So, yeah. Because, this is an open world game, so you can do it in your own pace, but, yeah, honestly, because of that, I really didn't feel like doing the game at all, though. So, if you had to pick between playing this or Legends Arceus, I would have picked Legends Arceus any day. Because, honestly, it didn't feel rewarding to get any of the badges. The game felt kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the game kind of spiked at points somehow. Like, I went to having to have level 20 Pokemon and level 40 Pokemon randomly. I was like, what the turd? I didn't like the tarot feature. Grinding felt like such a slog in this game, even with the EXP share. So, like, rating was the way to go, but even if you, like, over leveled, it didn't do jack. And the new Pokemon design. So, the thing with the new Pokemon designs, I know people talk about Gen 1's getting favoritism and stuff, but honestly, with this one, it was so weird because it felt like they were just doing the old Pokemon, but giving them new names. Like, literally, there's one called Iron Julius that looked like Hydreigon. So I was like, is this not Hydreigon? And there's a Donphan that was called Iron something. And I was just like, what is going on? So, like, and then some of the evolutions, like the one for Girafarig and Dunsparce. And then you even had the Wooper one, the Clogswire. It was just, ugh. So yeah, this is my review. Honestly, people are gonna enjoy this game. If you enjoy it, you're probably young enough to enjoy it. But get your money's worth if you pay for it. But this was just an awful time for me, to be honest. I only played it for my audience. So that being said, subscribe. Bye.